we get you guys like some shirts that says this is my Friday shirt. You got 20 minutes.
All right. You got
20 minutes. All right.
3, 2.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Welcome to the Munzee Podcast.
October version.
Oh, yeah. October. We may have skipped a month or two. I don't know.
So we did a late
July.
August and an early September, or and an early October, just to cover the month of September.
Oh,
There's a lot going on.
that sounds official. So, welcome, regardless of when and where and all of those things. Welcome to the podcast.
Yes.
This is our chance to give you a lot of information instead of a lot of extra blog posts. And you can see Matt and I, which is always a pleasure for you. And,
Or a terrible thing. I don't know. You may be listening to us. Who knows?
No, because they see our flat version all the time. So this is the 3D version, which every time I go to an event, someone always says,
yeah.
"Hey, you're not flat." It's like, you are correct.
Yes.
So that's
As much
how
as
it
we
works.
want to be sometimes.
I know. Some days. Well, some days I feel flattened.
Yeah.
So that leads us into the very first piece, because people came here to MHQ.
Yes.
For the bash.
I mean, not to see us, but for the bash.
Well, there are permanent flats
Yes.
out front.
There are.
They came for the bash itself. They got to see us in 3D form. They got to see the rest of the staff. We, for the very first time, had the entire worldwide staff on hand, and that included our soon-to-be teammates. I don't know what to call them. So freeze tag, all of those guys. Yeah, it depends on the day on what name.
Yeah. What the day, who you ask,
Yeah, so we had Craig, Mick, Mari, Tamara, and G join us from all over the world. 4 of them from California and G from Portugal. Here for some good times, so that was good.
Yeah.
We had players literally from all over the world as well. Australia, Germany.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's always great to see people come see us and come to America from all around the world for Munzee. It's still kind of blows my mind.
It makes it a lot of fun. We put out several blog posts.
Several.
Yes, we put out quite a few blog posts leading up to the MHQ Bash. We put out several after the after the MHQ Bash, and we also put out a gallery of some of our photos.
Yeah,
so
a lot of our photos. So and again, a team member that doesn't get a lot of shout outs. Wiley was here taking pictures all weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And so all the ones on the gallery blog post were ones that she took during the events. So
yeah, which was great.
Yeah.
And if you were here, she was the one with very colorful hair.
Yes.
That's Dylan's wife. So we appreciate what she does. Not that she's going to watch this podcast anyway.
No.
But she does a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And to the rest of the team who's also not going to watch this, thanks for your hard work.
Yeah.
To those who visited, we appreciate you most. So thanks.
But yeah, like you said, there were a lot of blog posts before and after, so we're not going to rehash everything that went on, but a lot did. We came out with the Premium Personal, which is available in the online store now. Check out the blog post from the last week of September, and you'll see a lot of stuff.
Yeah, very true. Very true. We've put out a whole lot of good stuff, so check it out. Tomorrow, we have something really special coming up.
Which tomorrow are we talking about?
Well, no, I think we talk about tomorrow. So,
okay.
See, this is where it always.
This is Tuesday that we're recording this.
Matt,
so tomorrow is Saturday.
Matt gives away all the secrets. This is so sad. We're supposed to just play it like it's tomorrow.
Yeah, you would have fallen apart in like 5 minutes.
No, I was going to be good. So this is not live, even though it's playing live. Enjoy. So tomorrow we've got the Tour de Cure.
Yes, we do.
Which is an opportunity to get out and be fit, and it's a good idea.
I don't know.
It's a good idea to train for this because there are a lot of options for people to participate, and the purpose of all of it is to raise funds for diabetes research and diabetes awareness.
Yes.
So, a lot of members of our team are going to participate, and they're going to do that anywhere from a 5K run / walk, because the temperatures are supposed to be warm, all the way up to there are multiple distances that people can ride on bikes, and they go as low as 10 miles. Matt and Robbie are going to be participating at a 25-mile mark, I believe.
So we actually talked about that. When the original sign up happened, these were not the distances that they said.
Correct.
So we're trying to make sure everyone is doing what they can and what they want to do. So I'm not sure what if he's going to do the 24 or the 10, but
Okay.
somewhere.
So he's going to ride somewhere, and at some point in time, he's going to go, that hill looks too big, I'm turning around.
Basically.
And you will have turned around about a mile before that.
Probably.
Yeah. No, that's great.
If I haven't fallen over because of my new shoes.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be amazing. So
Rob's going to ride past me.
Yeah.
Actually, he's going to look back at me, and Louise is going to get like a text from him saying, hey, Matt just fell down. Let's go laugh at him. And they'll turn around, and they'll just do a few circles.
It sounds about right. So there are distances, everything from 10 miles all the way up to 62 miles, and 62 miles is 100 kilometers.
Yep.
So it's considered a century is what it is, race and ride. And so, Louise and I are actually going to be riding that one.
Yeah.
She is qualified to ride that distance, and I have ridden 60 miles one time, and it was painful. So I'm hoping to finish. But all of the details about the actual Tour de Cure are coming out on the blog tomorrow. Today.
No, today. See?
It says tomorrow right
no,
there.
because the Tour de Cure is tomorrow.
Yeah, so
And
the details are coming on the blog.
Come on now.
It's very sad.
But yeah, so that'll be fun. And that'll lead into something we're going to talk about in a little bit. But we do have a Munzee event going on. We'll have an Eventsy booth. Eventsy will be part of Tour de Cure. So it should be a good time.
Yeah, we'll be spreading the word about Eventsy, and in turn, that ties people into Munzee.
Yep.
So it's a good thing. So hopefully we can grow the area, grow the game in the area.
Yep.
Something else special is happening today.
Yes, today.
That?
When
So.
you've already been announced. So,
Yes.
it's upside down.
You knew. Oh, tell me it's not upside down. How is it upside down? No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. There's a nose hole.
Oh, man. I couldn't remember.
And
I
he
didn't
broke
have
it.
And it snapped. So,
So,
Anywho.
today is Friday the 13th,
yeah, dude.
and we are doing Flat Day the 13th specials.
Yeah, I don't like Friday the 13th. I like Flat Day the 13th much better.
So there are 1,313 Flat Rob as a hockey
Slasher.
editor.
Oh, editor. Yeah,
Flash-
I'm
you-
slashing the word.
Okay, slash.
slashing. I'm slashing
I
a lot
heard
of things.
flasher, and I
No,
was like,
slashing. I'm slashing prices. I'm slashing all sorts of edits.
Fiendish Flat Rob.
Fiendish Flat Rob, says Dylan from
That'll
behind the
work.
camera. Thankfully, he will have edited out half of this anyway,
Yeah.
so that's good. But we have the flat day the 13th going on right now. So
Yep.
get out there and capture those special icons
Through Sunday.
through Sunday. If you're thinking, man, nothing ever comes to my area, I remember something that we have launched in the
Right,
past that
you
could
do, huh?
help you. I remember it, and it's very special. It attracts things.
It does.
Yeah, it's very attractive.
I don't know why we're alluding to this like we
Use
haven't
those
announced it
magnets,
already.
people.
There
Use
we
those
go.
magnets. So a magnet
Again, and because
has a
it's
chance.
It does. Because it's a shorter special. If you're in an area where you don't get a lot of specials or something like that, that's where these kind of come in handy.
It's true.
It's
So.
almost like we thought about that.
Yeah. So
And then also 13% off flat robs and flat mats in the store this weekend.
yes. So be sure you get those and enjoy Flat Day.
Yeah.
Just in case you're not clear from reading the blog post, because as we know, reading is overrated.
fun
Be
conversation this
sure
morning.
to get out there to watch those greenies, because greenies are where these flat robs are bouncing. I know that typically a flat rob is virtual, but in this case, when you see the red outlined slasher flat rob, whatever we're calling it, the editor, the fiendish flat rob, then be sure that one is on a green.
Yes.
So get it properly.
Actually scan it. Don't try and cap a virtual there. But a side note to this, in the
Okay.
past we've done special quote unquote flat robs where we've changed it. We changed it for your birthday one year
Yeah.
and used that for a birthday celebration.
Mhm.
I think that following year as well. But that didn't give you a special icon because we just changed the image. It was still a flat rob capture. So this is kind of a different way to do it and get something special out.
Yep, special icon and a badge.
Yeah.
Get out there. Word is I'm going to turn that into a tattoo.
Yes.
It's not going to happen.
I don't think
But
Dylan's seen that conversation yet.
I like to talk about it. We'll see if that happens or not. Moving right along.
Yes.
To something that matters a lot to us. It's part of the community and part of what we at Munzee really care about, and we work hard to do these types of things often. And that's a brand new charity special. We're going to put out a lot of details on Monday for this via a blog. Imagine
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
So that's good, and everything is going to go live, but we want to tell you just a few
Sneak
things
peek.
about it. Yeah. So, Matt.
So Tour de Cure tomorrow is part of the American Diabetes Association, and their mission to get out awareness and help cure and get people fit and get diabetes gone, basically.
Yeah. It is a curable disease.
It is.
There is a cure out there, and so the goal is to find it. So hopefully through the research and through the communications and things like that, people can be aware, can help find that.
Yeah. And so part of when we sat down, we talked about doing the Tour de Cure. We talked about, how are we going to tie this in? We're going to do Munzee Fit events. And so it all kind of has led up to our new charity special. So there's the International Diabetes Federation, which is the umbrella corporation or organization for 230 diabetes associations in 170 countries. And so the charity special will be benefiting that, as well as the money we've raised for Tour de Cure for the American Diabetes Association. And those donations we met through meeting goals to get healthy and things like that. That will be helping us ride in the Tour de Cure. And all that money goes to research and communication, helping people get what they need to either minimize the effects of the diabetes that they have, whether it be type 1 or type 2, research everything that they do.
Yep. So it's this is one of those things where over the 4 years that we've been doing charity specials, we try to choose something different every time. We've only once ever gone back and donated to the same charity the second time, and that was the Ronald McDonald House in celebration. And so so this one is special because over the years, and I know this has happened with you as well, people have always talked about, diabetes. Have you thought about doing something there? Yeah. We have players that are impacted by both type 1 and type 2 diabetes, and it's something that's special and meaningful to me because my dad has type 1 diabetes, and one of my grandfathers had type 1 diabetes. His dad did, and the other grandfather had type 2 diabetes, and so they've both passed. But this is one of those things for me that's personal, that the tour, I'm riding 62 miles because of trying to honor them and in memorial, I suppose. I know you've got family members that it impacts as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that even if it's not necessarily a visible thing, if they don't necessarily show signs outwardly, it's a thing that affects probably someone you know.
Right.
Your brother is riding with us as well, isn't he?
He was talking about it.
He's talking about it.
But he's from Houston, and so he didn't have a lot of time to train. So he actually put a lot of time in working with a lot of his friends and families that their houses got flooded and destroyed. So
Also
leading up to this, he wasn't quite ready. He's doing. There's another tour. November 2nd down in Houston that was delayed because of the hurricanes. So I think I'm going to go ride in that one as well. And then he's probably going to do that. And then he's doing something else anyway.
But again, it's a family thing because we all know people who have been affected by it. And, our community has used Munzee to get healthy, to lessen the effects of diabetes and things like that. So this is kind of close to not only us personally, but us as a company and as the Munzee community.
Right. If you've got a story, actually, about diabetes and how getting out, playing Munzee, all the walking, all the exercise, any of those kinds of things. If you are impacted by diabetes, we would love to hear your story.
Yeah.
If Munzee has helped with a positive influence there. We'd love to hear that. I think I love you at Munzee.com is probably the right spot to send those kinds of stories. So we love to hear those things. It's what Matt and I get to experience when we go to events. We've got people who are always telling us about surgeries that they've had and things that have changed from the walking that they've done. And it may be short distances, 50 feet at a time from one Munzee to the next that they're just able to increase that over time.
Oh, yeah.
So we hope that this charity goes just like the others. There's always been a massive response from the community, and we appreciate that. This one's near and dear to us, and we're always looking for ways to impact the community, so we think this is a big one. Get ready to support all of this. Again, it starts on Monday.
Yep.
So
everything will be live information, the specials themselves, Monday at 3 p.m.
How's the store going to work? Is the store going to be something where if they're not online at 3, they're going to miss out?
No.
Okay.
We've talked about how we want to do this because, the big thing is we want to make it fair for everyone, but also we're doing this to raise money for a good cause.
Right. It is going to be similar to the past where it is a temporary special.
Yeah.
I don't want everybody to get all the information, but just a touch.
Yeah.
So if you're not awake at 4 a.m. in Australia in order to be there when the blog goes live and everything else, you're okay.
Don't worry
This
about
is
it.
not a set an alarm, you
No.
have to be there instantly mythological type release. This is when we're kicking off all the information and when it all goes live. So we appreciate your support in advance.
Well, and to that note, we try and choose things that impact the entire world and the entire community.
Right.
And that's why we've chosen the International Diabetes Federation, and as well as the American Diabetes Association, because they do work worldwide.
Right.
So, we want to be able to help everyone and support everyone across the world, not just Texas or not just McKinney or not just the U.S.
Right.
So
One cure.
this is part of it. Yeah.
One cure saves them all.
Yeah.
And it's out there. So wherever the donations can go. I was trying to think off the top of my head as we've gone through this, nothing extra has really popped up, which is weird because
No.
normally we stray and we've got a million other things. Dylan gives us 20 minutes and we go an extra 10 past that. I think we did it this time.
I think we did.
So while we've given him a few things to edit, because that's fun, we appreciate you tuning in to the podcast. I'd say we'll see you again next month, but who knows? November is just around the corner because it's already the middle of October.
Yes.
So we'll see you soon. Let's just call it a holiday podcast because then we can cover American Thanksgiving, then there's Christmas. And
Yeah,
so
happy
somewhere in there.
Happy belated Thanksgiving to our Canadian friends. That was earlier this week.
Yeah. Oops. So thanks. And hope you had whatever your festive meal is there.
Some good cultural knowledge.
I
there,
know.
Rob.
What can I say? I'm good. So anyway, you got anything in parting?
Thanks for all of your support and growing the game, and look forward to seeing some of you next week.
Oh, yeah. Matt's going to be out there on the road. So check the blog. You can find that information. And, we appreciate what you guys do because we're only able to do all of this because you grow the game, you grow the map, and thank you for that.
Yeah.
We don't forget it.
Everybody have a safe, what'd you say, holiday season?
No, that's
What'd you
coming
say?
up.
Okay.
Halloween coming soon.
Yeah, have a good
Enjoy
Halloween.
it. Go get those flat robs. Munzee on.
Bye, guys.